planning commission. Because you can't have two people on the same, on two different committees. You stated that twice. So he's either appointed as the ZBA or he's appointed as the planning commission. And he was appointed as the ZBA and they made him the ex officio to the planning. So, to your point, I'm not saying Mr. Walworth can't be on anything, is that I understand why you guys are fighting. That's the point you keep going after. There's a lot of other points that can be made too on Mr. Walworth, but I'm not here to do that. I'm here to do the policies right now. So what I had made the motion on was to deny the resolution 2018-01 for the reappointment of Keith Walworth to the ZBA. And in essence, I guess you're gonna, since you have 2002 on here, which isn't on the agenda, you're gonna have to make Karen Whitefoot 2018-03 resolution to appoint her to the ZBA.
I think that Karen needs to contact the village office, because we don't know whether she wants to be on there or not.
I'm telling
say
you, she wants to be on the
there.
ZBA.
But it's not policy, it's not the procedure that somebody talks to somebody, that's, you know.
Didn't she put in the application that said she wanted to be on the ZBA? And then she also sends you a thing saying, I am fine with being on both?
She went, as soon as her resignation came in, she's off of the ZBA.
Well, we denied her resignation, but she,
But that doesn't matter. because
no, I
that's-
know. You know, once again, she applied for either. She was appointed to one, then she wanted to resign from that one and go to the other one.
Right, and this council here appointed
That's
her.
all I have on paperwork for her.
And the council appointed her not knowing that she was gonna be the alternate. And there was minutes
It's in
that,
the resolution.
in the minutes that we, it's also in the resolution that Pat Sheriff is a deputy clerk.
She is.
Right, and our charter states that we elect a clerk, not a
You
deputy
elect a
clerk.
clerk for.
No, you're hired,
Yes.
she's elected,
No,
No.
yes,
she's
I don't do
elected to take the minutes for
For the
this.
minutes.
as
Council
clerk.
clerk,
As
yeah,
clerk.
at this meeting.
Just
And
to
no,
take
I'm the
minutes for this
council
meeting.
clerk. I'm
It
the
doesn't have
deputy
anything to do.
clerk.
Right.
It doesn't have anything to do with the
You
council.
say it
I'm
right,
on
but you don't agree
payroll.
with it.
I'm only, you can, any one of you can be the clerk of this council and take minutes.
Right, but we elected you.
Right.
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 It has nothing to do with my,
Doesn't have anything to
my
do with
position
building.
as deputy clerk. I am the deputy clerk for the village.
Okay, our charter states nothing about deputy clerk, but again, what is
You have
passed.
deputy clerks. I'm sorry that your charter doesn't mention it, but
Okay,
that's
I'm just saying.
that's what the council appointed me as.
We're getting off topic because this is a longer conversation.
They appointed me as deputy clerk for the village.
After
They
Jackie,
elected
after
me-
Jackie was fired because,
Exactly,
Right.
and they elected me, and they've elected me year after year to take minutes here. That's the only purpose I have.
She
here.
was the clerk, but
I
I got
can-
fired and then she didn't wanna be it anymore.
Exactly.
so again,
Because
this
people
is,
take her to court.
this is the third meeting now that we're trying to get Karen Whitefoot on a resolve. And I'm the only one speaking on this, and I don't understand why
Well,
it's been
currently,
tabled.
you do actually have a motion to deny on the table, and you have support.
Yes,
So, do we wanna continue with that?
All right, let's read it back and we'll, so everybody knows.
A motion to deny resolution 2018-1 is what was stated by Mr. Vick and supported by Mr. Brown.
Is there any other discussion? Please roll call.
Bronco.
Yes.
Light.
Yes.
Hold on a minute.
Independent?
Light, yes,
be
okay.
careful, they
Thank
all start
you.
coming fast.
McCafferty.
Yes.
Vick.
Yes.
Baldwin.
No. All right, now let's move down to 2018-2.
And
This
that was
is appointment for planning commission.
Did I write this down wrong? I thought.
No, we added,
02 was for,
Karen
to
Whitefoot.
appoint her as a regular member of the ZBA.
yes, that's what was discussed at the regular agenda. You didn't have -02 on the agenda.
No, we added that, I
Yeah.
thought. That's what I have, my notes down here, that's what I added on here.
Yeah, for Karen Whitefoot to be a regular,
No, it was for Keith Walworth.
no.
Well,
The addition of 02 is for Keith Walworth.
That was not, Keith Walworth was not even discussed. She has in the minutes and it's on tape.
let's not argue, please. please,
Mark, we
please.
don't need to keep going around and around on
And
this.
I don't want to.
What's the, where's, the resolution that is 2018-02 is to appoint Keith Rowland.
Right, but that wasn't on as new.
No, we added that, but the resolution is in your packet.
Yeah, you're one of the most biased persons on this council. What did we
No,
discuss to
No,
add?
it was 2018-02 to add to line 2 was for Karen Whitefoot.
Everybody concur with that?
Yeah.
2018-2 is Karen
That's
Lightfoot.
not what that says.
Right, no, here it says 2802, but none of us were looking at this when we were discussing what we were gonna add
Yeah, that was
to
the line
the
item,
agenda.
and I agree with her,
Well, then
okay.
you shouldn't vote on any of it, because you didn't do it right. But vote on it, do whatever.
Yeah, let's move forward with it, I'm not tabling it again.
So
All right.
are we calling 2018-02, what is 2018-02 for Keith on the planning?
We're voting
Yeah,
resolution.
she's just looking through what the resolution that we have here, that's what I thought she was
Yeah.
referring to.
Well, no, because that's for the planning, we're trying to get them on the ZBA, Karen on the ZBA.
So what we can do is we can take resolution 2018-02 if everybody's in agreement, and eliminate Keith Walworth and
No,
add,
you deny that one,
then you're gonna
and then
deny
you're
that
gonna
one?
make another one.
Here, wait,
Then we'll do 2018-3, is that what we're in favor of?
But hang on, I don't wanna get in this dispute that it wasn't on the agenda. So what you could do is make a motion for resolution 2018-01 to let it be resolved that Karen Whitefoot.
That's not how you do it.
Well, actually,
I'm
let's.
sorry, but I've been doing this a long time, and it's not how you do it.
Hold on, let's
And
see if
there's
we-
4 different resolutions typed up 4 different ways.
let's see what we've got here. Everybody agreed before we approved the agenda that it was 2018-2, and Bryce McCaffrey, you're saying it's Karen Lightfoot,
Whitefoot,
excuse me.
Resolution says,
right, no,
When
the
did you put
resolution
down?
does not say that.
I don't know.
No, the resolution that we have here doesn't say that, but
No.
doesn't matter, we just approved this on the agenda, so.
So let it be read then that the following persons be appointed to the Village of Goodrich ZBA to complete the term that expires 11/01/2020, and that name would be Karen Whitefoot.
And because of the fact that I think we addressed this before, as we were approving the agenda, obviously we got some typos, but
Yeah,
Mrs.
and
McCaffrey agrees, everybody else does, so I'm going along with that.
yeah, I am thoroughly confused, I'm just
Uh,
putting it out there about Ms. Whitefoot's,
it says keep Rowland.
On the resolution.
on the resolution.
Okay, and you added that resolution to
New business,
the agenda.
number 2 is Karen Whitefoot, 2018-02.
Well, nobody said that, they just, when you added it to the agenda, you just added it by the number.
No, she's even got it down there.
I have, that's what
She
it
just said
was.
she's all confused too.
No, I'm confused because of Miss Whitefoot's intent. I mean, here we have her wanting to resign from the zoning board, now we're appointing her to the I'm curious as to what her true intent is. I am completely confused, I don't know what she wants. I don't wanna deny something if she doesn't wanna be on it. I don't wanna appoint her to something that she doesn't wanna be on, because then she could be a, no call, no show, and then we're back right in the same boat again months from now.
You're putting somebody that has never served on any board as the ex officio to another board, this is really
And
not something that
we
should
don't-
be done.
This
And
has
we
nothing to
don't-
do with ex officio.
We don't pick.
Council,
that.
back me up on this one.
Yes.
This is
Yeah.
nothing more than
No, this is just
Karen
putting her on the
Whitefoot
ZBA.
to ZBA.
And here's Karen's last email, one of them, 11/12. I am writing this to question why my appointment to the Zoning and Planning Commission is being addressed tonight at the council meeting. I received written confirmation from Jackie Sidge confirming my appointment to both committees, which I accepted. I also watched the council meeting online, which a vote was taken appointing me to both boards. Please advise and forward this email to the concerns of all board members. And Mark, again, the reason why I can't say anything to you is because you don't have a village
Nope,
email address.
I do not.
Right, so I sent this to Jackie and everybody else got it.
Right, so she sent that saying that she was wondering why it was being questioned,
Yes.
and that was, but now why accept the resignation? Where's that? Where's the, I know it was crossed off of here, but I can't ignore that it's on here, and that, does she wanna be, I don't have a problem with her wanting to be on it.
She wants-
I don't care where
called
she
her
ends
and-
up, to be
I
honest.
called her and tried to get this thing finally done and asked, what do you want, because they had your resignation from the ZBA again. She goes, I wanna stay on the ZBA, I thought I could be on both, because that's what the meeting stated, cause you guys made me the ex officio. She wants to stay on the ZBA. I'm lying and dying right now. So again, we had 2 separate meetings on this, we've tabled it twice to try to get Karen as an official ZBA member and not an alternate. And that's what we discussed by adding 2018-02, because I didn't see Walworth's thing neither until we started going through this and seeing that there was an 02 in here.
Right.
So the 02 should have been on the agenda, and Karen's technically should have been an 03.
Oh, three, I
Yes.
agree, I agree.
Exactly, but when you approved the agenda, you approved it to remove item number 7.
Yeah.
And with the addition of 2018-2 under number 2 of new business.
That is correct.
That's what I have.
That is
I
correct,
don't
but
have any
with,
qualification to that, and if the resolution has his name on it, you have to deal with that, because you're right, she should have been -03. I mean, you have a
Put her on there, I
resolution,
didn't know she
the
was-
fact
Right,
that it
but
was
since-
put on there
and-
and nobody read it, it is what it reads.
Right.
That is the resolution, so.
right, but
denying-
again, that resolution wasn't on here, so it's-
Exactly.
this
it was
Walworth
added.
thing doesn't exist.
It's,
It was-
it's a bunch of
Yeah,
oversight, mis-
you
right.
added it with the agenda.
Right, we added resolution 2018-02
Right,
with Karen Whitefoot being appointed to the
I
ZBA.
think that was the,
That is
Yeah,
why.
I believe that was the
It
full
was-
intention.
It was
It was
it's
the
in the
intent versus
discussion.
the-
Right, so this being
right,
written,
this is the document.
hey, whoa, we get nowhere when we all sit here and start arguing.
I'm not, I am
No, I-
supposed to tell you
That's what I want you to
your
do.
procedure. That is what you want me to do. You have a document in front of you, in your minutes, you elected to put that document on your agenda. Now, deal with it.
that's what we're doing.
Can
Okay.
I just ask, can we actually just do like he did, can we just modify it?
Yeah, as
Yeah.
amended.
No,
You don't not, that's
Not a
That's
resolution.
what you took as your document. Deal with that document, deny it,
Okay,
approve
so
it,
deny
disprove
it.
you
it,
can't
and get
add
it
the
out of
other
your
one on
way.
there anyway,
and-
because you already approved your agenda.
Right, you approved it with that document.
No, we did
Just
not.
make up rules and do
No,
it.
that's what I'm saying. We approved it, because this document didn't exist. It wasn't on the agenda. Even though it's in our packet, it was not on the agenda.
Right,
We-
you just,
Hang on,
when we
bear with
started
me.
the meeting, you
Right.
added it.
What?
You, as a council,
No, hang on.
unanimously added
We
it
added as
here.
thinking it was something else.
We added it.
Exactly,
We-
exactly,
Please let me finish. We added resolution 2018-02
right.
to appoint Karen Whitefoot to the
No, you
ZBA.
did not qualify.
That is 100% correct. That is what was stated.
You had a discussion about it. You
Right.
had a discussion about
We
what you
added
wanted
it
to
to
do.
the agenda, made a motion and approved the
You did
agenda.
not read.
Council, I'm gonna stop the arguing right now. I'm gonna go around and get the consensus.
You
When
can't-
we approved the agenda, we added number 2, there was a line item with nothing written behind the number 2 under new business. We added resolution 2018-2, Karen Lightfoot to ZBA. Consensus, Mr. Vick?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
that was your intent. Was that your intent? Now we're gonna move forward on that. I don't care what the other one says, it was not on the agenda. That this is, and that's how I'm gonna
It's
go
not
with
how
it.
you do it.
Yeah, it's probably wrong, I don't, you
It is
know,
wrong.
but, I'm gonna go with that because I believe everybody felt that was the intention of the resolution.
Well, they may have felt that that was the intent, but it's in front of you and it states the intent in the resolution.
But we're also, if I can, we're approving this
Legally, you have
piece
it
of
in front
paper.
of you.
Pat,
We
is there
are-
any
we are-
way to fix it so we can get it done
You
now?
Deny
have
it.
to-
Okay, but is there any way we can still vote on
No,
Mrs.
No,
Lightfoot tonight?
that's
No,
the
because
thing,
her name
it would be
isn't
tabled
on
if we
there.
don't do this.
We would have to
Wasn't on the
have a
agenda.
resolution for next month of 03.
I think this is a gray area whether or not it was on the agenda.
it was on the agenda, you approved.
Well, if
it.
it's
You
not-
don't have
It's
the
not.
agenda.
If it's not on the agenda.
I know what
then
she's
you can't
saying.
do it.
I totally get what she's saying, the number,
If somebody-
we
It's
added
just
the
a number, that number happened to be his name on there.
Right, we added the number
We'll have a
and
special
then,
meeting tomorrow morning and we'll just vote on it.
No.
No. I believe it was the consensus of this council to do this.
if Mark's okay.
And I
with it-
believe that it had nothing to do with this. And I penciled it in, she's penciled it in.
I've got a pencil.
You know, I believe it was a consensus of the council. There was nothing written behind number 2.
I agree.
And
Right,
this
resolution number
is
2.
what we approved at the beginning of the meeting. We added that, and I'm sorry, I think we should go forward and vote on it.
Right, shame on all of us for not looking at it better. I mean,
Shame on all of us.
realistically-
We're not tabling it.
Did we already have a motion? Did we have a
No,
motion?
no,
Okay.
I just
Well,
I
said,
have to have a motion to deny resolution 21802, and then you put Karen on at another meeting.
No, that's not what
You're
we're
going
doing.
against 2 clerks that are
You actually-
hired to do what we do.
Right, we are making resolution 2018-02, we are making that the appointment of Karen Whitefoot to the ZBA.
You don't just change resolutions.
What are you talking about? When you guys did the reappointment of Norm Bass, we didn't reappoint him, that's changing a resolution.
I can't speak.
I'm not, I don't know what happened there, I don't care what happened there. What I'm going by is what everybody thought, in good conscience, what they were doing when they added this to the new business and okayed the agenda for this evening. With that said, I'm looking for a motion, and I'm gonna call it 2018-02 with all intent. A, okay, there you go, 2018-2A. Does everybody agree with me? I mean, what, you know,
Yeah.
I want
I
closure.
agree with the intent.
It was our intent, we didn't mislead, we didn't try to do anything, it just, all oversight, let's just move forward. Looking for a motion, please.
Make a motion to approve resolution number 2018-02A for President Baldwin, whereas the terms of the village of the ZBA have been, I don't wanna use that, whereas the desired village council president, the occurrence by the village council to make certain appointments, because there's not gonna be a to the village of Goodrich ZBA. Now therefore be it resolved that the following person be appointed to the village ZBA to complete a term expired 11/1/2020, and that would be the name of Karen Whitefoot.
I need a copy of that.
I was just gonna say.
No, just, you know, you
He
you have
modified it.
altered it,
He
and I
just
need a
modified
copy
it,
of
that's
that
the
for my
one.
records.
Yeah.
Because
So you can
someone
write it.
can say, this is the motion that you know, that you said that you were addressing the one written, and you changed it, so we need both.
I support.
Is there any other further discussion?
No.
Please yeah, let's roll call. Recall will probably get to,
Yeah.
Jake, are you ready?
I am.
Okay. Baraco,
Oh, yes.
Light,
Yes.
McCaffrey,
Yes, with
Vic,
reservation,
Yes.
Baldwin.
no,
on legality.
all right, thank God we limped through that one. I have public comments, if there's nothing else here. I have public comments, please. Anyone? You probably want to watch a football game too, don't you? Council, any comments from the council?
Yeah, just one. Just want to apologize to Mark. I know I got a little snippy with the Parks and Rec, and I'm a very passionate person, and sometimes my passion for the community hurts people. I've done it before, and I really want to see things good, and that's why, right? That's why I'm an Italian. So when I get passionate, it sounds like I get angry. I don't mean to. And the other thing I would like to say is, you know, I know Mark wanted to get some bank cost savings. I think it's a great idea. I think we should also look at lawyer savings too as well. If we could get something going with that, I think that'd be a good one too.
Anybody else have anything to say? I have that in here someplace, and I think I told you in the office that you asked about the attorney's fees, and it's $110 an hour. You might want to shop around, you're not gonna repeat that price, you know, that's pretty reasonable. We don't use that attorney unless I have questions. Probably when we get to the property down there in question, probably gonna bring him in, because I'm sure those people are only in favor so far. you know, we're probably gonna have to have legal guidance. I'm sure it's gonna be challenged what we wanna do. That much I do know. And other than that, your apology is not necessary, accepted, but, you know, we're all just trying to do what's right for everybody. With that said, anybody else? Looking for a motion.
Motion to adjourn.
I think that should carry us.
Somebody support that motion.
Do you have a copy of that? So I can write it here so I can find it.
You know what, I don't know. Somebody should just. Can I put a clean copy in your file? Or do you want a copy of what you changed?
Both, put the original and then put the right. That doesn't, can't read it as a. I basically just changed it for the
No, things, if we
Okay,
can't
there,
generally
let's see the
stuff.
original, and I'll make a copy of that too.
It doesn't matter.
He's gonna take, that's the original.
The, oh, no.
This is 02. And he wants the original. And they changed that, so I'll make a copy of this. They don't follow their own. It'll be in fact, so.
This side of the. Oh, all the stuff? Yeah, all the
Everybody got the same copy, even though it didn't say on there what it was. I think we can charge it, so everybody tried to do that. That part means kind of squeezing.
I guess what I'm curious about is why so wanted to get these off the tree for 20-some years. Well, I know, but no comment. 20-some years, no comment.
It's not funny.
Don't listen to me. Yeah.
We're just, okay, we decided that we're gonna wait until.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right. I think that's.
I guess it was
So, yeah, that's.
I would put like 802.